Welcome back to Season 3 of Cowboy Cartel Live, every Sunday on Facebook and YouTube at 8:30 p.m. Central. This podcast delves into all things hats, boots, and everything Western related. We're truly grateful for the continued support from American Hat Company and Joby's Hats. American Hat Company, proud to be an American, proud to wear an American. American Hat is the official hat of Cowboy Cartel. And if you're looking for the perfect fit, look no further than Joby's Hats, our official hat shaper. Visit them in Fort Worth, Texas, or check them out online at jobyshats.com. Cowboy Cartel is proud to announce our new online hat shaping school. For more information, check out cowboycartelgroup.com, and don't forget to check out our store while you are there. We have added quite a few new items, and more are on the way. Now let's check in with the boys to see what's been happening this week.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us tonight. Glad to have you here. As always, I'm Joe.
I'm Conor.
And I'm Lorena.
Conor is here with us, as you can see. No, really. Conor is on vacation this week, so he's calling it in. And we've got his stand-in here for us, and
that stand-in makes me uncomfortable.
Hey, I just threw a picture on it, and Lorena said I had to cut it out. I said I'm not doing that, so she cut it out for us. So she wanted to make you look pretty, Conor.
That's what we'll go with. Sure, I feel like that's just going to scare off the viewers.
So since Conor's not here, I'm wearing a felt today. I have to.
Yeah,
he gets upset when I wear a felt and he's got a straw on. He wants me to tell him all the time. So we don't want him to have to shape hats all day and then come in here and wear a felt or wear a felt all day at Joby's. So I just usually wear a straw.
I can't wear a felt at the store when it's not felt season, sir.
Hey, speaking of Joby's, I want to thank American Hat Company and Joby's Hats for being our biggest supporters. They believe in what we do and they like us, and we love them. So we want to thank them from the bottom of our hearts for all they do for us, and we really appreciate it. Conor, now is your time. He's not here to get the cues.
Okay, I'm waiting. I'm, not good with cues. And like Joe said, we'd like to thank those guys for supporting us and helping us out. And as I usually say, without either one of those companies, I would not have a job and I would not know all the things that I do now.
There you go. So if you're here for the American Hat Company hat giveaway, we'll talk about that in just a minute. Don't forget to like the stream, because the more likes we get, the better your chances of us giving away a hat tonight. But let's talk about what I posted. We posted a press release yesterday about Ag Gear. Ag Gear is our newest partner. We're partnering with Ag Gear. I've worn LL Bean shirts, the fishing shirts, for years now, and it's been time to replace them. And we've got the new school, so we wanted to go with a new shirt with our logos on it and stuff. So we started looking around, and Ag Gear is making some pretty cool stuff, and we've got them in to test. Got the Ag Gear shirts in right now. This is the hay baler. It's a fishing style shirt. It's very breathable. It's got a lot of features, and we're going to show you a lot more of that in an upcoming review video Conor and I are planning. But all indications are this stuff is fantastic, and they're getting a lot of good press. I'm always skeptical when I see social media ads like poncho. Remember those poncho shirts that were all over Facebook for a long time, Conor?
I believe I remember seeing those.
I didn't like those at all.
I think I saw a few ads for those.
I didn't like them at all. We didn't go with those. We didn't even talk about them. But these guys, have kind of been blowing up, and there's a lot of good publicity. So we're gonna test them out. I'm thinking we need to do some outdoor type stuff. We need to go hunting, and we need to make some videos and kind of put them through the ringer. I know we can put one of these shirts on Conor for about 8 hours, and probably it's going to see more wear than it has than it would normally in 10 years.
Are you saying I'm hard on things? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Conor. Have you met you?
Well,
Have you met you? Come on.
that's fair. I don't do nice things very well. Give it to me. Let me try it.
All right, we're going to try them. We're going to try out a lot of their different shirts because they've got, this one's like 90% polyester, I think, or something like that, 93% polyester and spandex. It's pretty comfortable, but they've got one that's like 60% cotton, and they've got pearl snaps too, man. So they've got a really a fishing shirt style pearl snap, and I'm excited to try those. I thought these would look good with our logos on them, so we went with the hay balers, and we're gonna put some Cowboy Cartel stuff, and we might see how they work. We might do them all. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm interested to try them out and see what they do. I'd like to find out how well they hold up.
Yeah, well, if you'd stay off that vacation, man.
Well, believe me, I thought about dragging that rig right up, in your place, but there was not a lot of room to get my truck and trailer up in there. So,
all right. So, what are your thoughts on how we should test these things? You guys tell us. What do you want to see? What kind of video you want to see? Because I've seen a lot of videos talking about these Ag Gear shirts where they just say, these things are great. And, we want to really put them through the paces. Tell us what you want to see. Maybe we'll do some hog hunting. We can go out to I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We can do the hog hunting.
Yeah.
I can wear them when I'm working on my own equipment, stuff like that. I got a lot of projects to do, and I'm always working outside on my day off. So, it'd be a good test to see how well they hold up, because a couple other shirts that I wear are a little too thin for that, and they've ripped and torn pretty easily.
All right. Well,
and those are some of the bigger brands.
So I guess we'll go ahead and tell you guys we've got a 15% discount code for these. It's CCG15. There's a link in the description of the YouTube and Facebook description. It'll give you a direct affiliate link where you can click on and go straight to their website, and then you can use the code CCG15 for 15% off. And so anxious to try these out. All right, now giveaway. We've got one American hat for today, and if we hit 100 likes on the stream, we're going to give it away. Lorena will do a randomization, and if you are a viewer at the time when that happens, then American hat.
Well, we're already up to 31 already.
Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and at least comment in, because I'm not 100% sure how this randomization works. At least comment in the comments. Just give us a thumbs up. Give us a number 1. I don't care what you put in the comments. Just throw something in there. That way we make sure that this Nightbot knows you're there and wanting to be part of this giveaway. And we'll give that away as soon as we hit 100. Okay. Conor, we mentioned you were on vacation last week, and you did come in here on Thursday. We had a live stream for the hat shaping school guys, and that went really well, man. I think that I liked how it worked. So we got a lot of good feedback on that too.
Well, I'll take that then.
Yeah. Almost immediately after the stream, we got some comments that day that they really liked the way that we did that and showed what Conor showed was I had seen something on Instagram where a guy was shaping a hat, and it wasn't exactly smooth. Technique was good, but it wasn't exactly smooth. So these are just things that I wanted us to kind of reiterate or tell how to fix all our guys in the hat shaping school. And so Conor, right. I shaped a hat really roughly, and I gave it to Conor, and he smoothed everything out and showed them how to get rid of these issues that you would see if you maybe had some wrinkles and some wavy stuff. So
Don't let him lie. He did his absolute best.
I did my best, and it turned out crap, right?
You said that, not me.
Yeah. But anyway, you were on vacation. You came in. How was vacation, man? What'd you do? Where'd you go?
We went out to East Texas to the Canton area. We have a family reunion out there every year. We've been doing it for almost 30 years. So we were out there Wednesday through today. We left about 11 o'clock this morning.
All right.
So
Did you do any
just a little bit of time hanging out with family.
What'd you do?
No, we just relaxed around the campground.
All right. That's cool. That works.
Did a little cooking, a little swimming, just visiting with family mainly.
All right. Let's see here. What do we got next? So last week, hey guys, first of all, don't forget to like the stream. That's how we get this giveaway hat taken care of. So like the stream. If you haven't liked it already, go ahead and hit the like button and we'll move on from here. So last week, before you went on vacation, I came out to Joby's and you shipped some stuff out for me.
Yes, I did.
And then after that, yeah. And then after that, I went over to Best Hat. I kind of hung out with those guys out there and talked to Danny and Jason and Ryan. And it was pretty cool. Enjoy talking to those guys always. But Danny has agreed to come out and do the podcast. So we're looking at probably next Sunday. We got to call him this week and kind of iron everything out. But it'll either be this next Sunday or the following Sunday because I think we're going to be packing up and going out to San Marcos for the in-person school that next week. So we want to make sure we do it within the next 2 weeks. And we wanted to make sure Conor was back for it too.
Well, I don't take a lot of time off. I don't usually go anywhere. So, that shouldn't be a problem.
Good deal. We'll work out the details, and we will definitely put out some information, some publicity on that when we're getting ready for that. And then, we got the in-person school on the 19th, 20th, and 21st down in San Marcos, but on the 15th and 16th. So I think it's the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. The WESA Trade Show is happening here in Dallas at the Dallas World Trade Center. So we're going to be at that the 15th and 16th, I believe. So if you're going to that, shoot us an email. We'll definitely be glad to meet up with you, talk to you about that. We want to do some networking out there. So I'm pretty excited about that. Been excited for several months now. We know it's coming, and we'll take some video and we'll share some of that stuff because the general public isn't allowed. There's a lot of dealers who are going to be there, and it's basically, if you don't know what the WESA Trade Show is, it's the Western Wear Trade Show. So there's actually a full-time booth for all of the major manufacturers. American has one. They're set up year-round. Lucchese, Justin, Resistol. Everybody's got a booth there who you can think of in Western Wear, rock and roll denim. Just everybody. Wrangler. So it's like a store, but it's only for dealers to showcase their products, with the manufacturers to showcase the products to the dealers. So we're going to go out there, do some networking, see what we can get for you guys, and we'll definitely take some video and show you all the cool stuff that's coming out, because that's usually when they put out the new products. And we've got some new American hats coming out. I'm hoping they announce those at WESA, and that we can show you the new style that Lorraine has been wearing. And I think they've got 5 or 6 total new styles of straw. And I don't know about felt. They might have some new felt coming out, I hope. That'd be kind of cool. Conor, you got any inside info on that? You seen anything?
I might know a thing or two.
Really? Okay.
But I can't, I'm not quite able to say just yet.
All right. Well, we'll have to talk about that off camera. All right, let's see what else. We talked about the in-person hat shaping school at San Marcos. There are still a few seats available. If you want to get in on that, shoot us an email or send us a text message, give us a call, check out the website, sign up for that. We're pretty excited about that. It's going to be our first one, and it should be really good. It's at the Holiday Inn Conference Center in San Marcos, Texas, and it'll be the 19th through the 21st.
We'd be happy to have you guys there.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I want to talk to you about...
Uh-oh.
You see that post this week about black straw hats?
Yeah, I saw a little bit about that, and I saw some controversy regarding that.
It had a bunch of views. It was like 5,000 views and a lot of comments on it. Some of them were less than nice.
There was quite a few negative comments on that.
What do you think? What do you think people's aversion to a black straw is? What why are they hating on it so much? What's your opinion?
I mean, most of the time when people think of a black straw, they're probably thinking of a really cheap hat. I mean,
yep. Like those $30. I don't even know if they're $30 anymore. The I forget what they are.
Well, I know Bailey makes a black straw.
Yeah, do they? You guys have any of those at Joby's?
Yeah, we have some of the black Bailey straws at Joby's. Right. Absolutely.
Are they cheap?
They're actually pretty good hats for what they are.
There you go.
A lot of I think the name you were thinking of was the Tim McGraw style.
Maybe, yeah, because the Aldine stuff is that. I think he's got some black ones too. He's got those palm leaf.
Your lack of knowledge on country music is showing.
Yeah, no, he's got palm leaves.
He's got a few different styles, honestly.
Yeah,
but no, typically the most common would be the Tim McGraw style. He's always worn a black straw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
But I've seen a bunch of people try, and I've seen one of my coworkers at the factory actually made his own black American straw, black and gold.
Really? Let's talk about that, because that's actually next on my list. How did he do it? Did he do it at the factory? How did he do that?
No, he did not do that at the factory. They actually weren't all that thrilled that he did it to begin with, because he wore the hat to work.
Mm-hmm.
He painted it. He spray painted it.
Yeah.
Now,
how would you do that?
I don't know.
Tape off the sweatband, or what do you do? Just throw it on.
I don't know. I honestly don't know if he painted the inside of it. I never looked to see if he painted the inside of it.
Yeah.
But I know the outside, top and bottom was done. It didn't look bad, and maybe that's just because of the lacquer that was underneath it to kind of make it even.
Mm-hmm.
But he caught a lot of flack for it.
Well, here's the funny thing. A few days before this post last week, I was at a well-known Western store, hat store, and they had just made, it was actually currently drying when I was there, a black American straw hat. And they spray painted it. And they said they've done a couple, but they only do them for special customers who've bought, plenty of hats. They don't really do it. But
well, no, it takes a long time. It's a lot of time and effort to do.
Yeah, I got a little inside knowledge on that. They said that you have to use a paint that will mix with the lacquer. So I'm assuming that's a lacquer-based paint, spray paint. And we're going to have to do one of those, Conor. I'm going to task you with making one of those come out correctly.
Sure. Just throw it to me. Make me dance, monkey dance. Absolutely.
I'll get you some lacquer spray paint, and we'll take one of these hats that you've already shaped for the school. And it doesn't have any sweatband in it. It should be really. It doesn't have a hat band on it. It should be really easy to paint, and then you can paint it and shape it up, and we'll see how it turns out. And we can show it.
Give it a shot.
We can show it live on stream after you're done, and that probably won't be next week since we'll have Danny in here, but we might do it the week after that, and then we can talk about it. Or we might do it next week.
I'm all for it.
We'll see.
I'm all for whatever.
All right, cool. So what do you guys think? You want to see an American hat painted black and see how well it turns out? Let us know. Tell us in the chat.
Well,
Right.
we're almost halfway to our goal.
Halfway. Okay, I'm halfway through my notes, so you guys got to hurry up. And don't
Well,
forget, like
we're
the
at
stream,
46 right now, so
Like
we're
the
almost
stream.
there. Almost halfway.
and we'll give away another hat. You have a question?
Yes.
Okay, what do you got?
Well, I got first of all, you guys, there's an update on the Cowboy style.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, so Lorno Lasco on TikTok says, I need a video on your guys' opinion on the newer Cali style, which is a tall crown and a 1 to 2 inch brim. So
Oh God, no.
she said,
No.
sounds crazy, but I've seen it becoming a little thing, a little too common in California.
Yeah, I've seen that. I thought that was a joke. I mean, when you have a 1 inch or a 2 inch brim, that entirely defeats the purpose of wearing the hat to begin with.
Man.
Oh, just
Look,
no.
you guys can wear a hat however you want, as long as you're wearing a hat.
Absolutely.
As long as you're wearing a hat.
Absolutely.
And I mean, don't expect to go to dinner with me, but I mean,
No, I'm sorry. I'm kind of in the
Hashtag
same boat.
Quality snob.
No, I wouldn't even call that a quality snob thing, if I'm being honest. That's
right.
just
Hashtag style
That-
snob.
yeah, a little bit.
no. It defeats the point. I would wear the ball cap with the cattleman crown.
You
I know
would.
you've seen that
You
pop up
would.
a couple of times. I would wear that before I would wear the 1 or 2 inch brim.
I was actually over, where was I? We were at Billy's Western Wear. They have some of the Atwoods. No, what did they have? They didn't have those. They had the Atwood with a crown cut out, so it's just a brim.
Mm-hmm.
They had those, and then I think Jeff Bigger had some
Mitchell
of those.
has one of those.
Jeff Bigger also had one of those cowboy baseball hats with the cattleman crown baseball.
I've honestly thought about buying one just for giggles and wearing it.
Just make one. Make one.
I'm not that creative.
Oh, come on. We'll make it happen. We got hats you can do that with. We'll figure it out.
I'm not that creative. I'm more autistic than I am artistic. Let's
Well,
face it.
maybe we better not do that with an American hat. They might
No,
not like it. So we'll have to get something else.
no, I don't think they would.
We'll have to get something else. But
Good
speaking of tall crowns, then the next thing I got is actually tall crown related because the new movie from Kevin Costner. Let's talk about this because the movie is Horizons. It's a 4-part. I don't know what it is, man. I was not a fan of the movie. It was not great. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. But it was bad. But anyway, there were some questions about the hat he wore in that movie. Kevin Costner was wearing a shallow Gus in what appeared to be a steel-colored hat. So light gray, medium gray.
And see, the beauty of me not being there is I can actually look up the picture in real time, and no
Yeah.
one can get mad at me and say I'm not being enthusiastic.
Have you you haven't seen the movie yet, have you?
No,
Have you seen the hat?
I'm looking at a picture of the hat right now.
So it's a almost a flat brim. It's kind of got a little bit of just a slight dip to it.
Well, that's more wear and tear kind of dip than anything else.
I don't know. It's pretty damn flat to be wear and tear. But I mean, there's no way to grab that hat. So you're going to have to iron that thing once a week, maybe twice a week, if you want to wear that style. Because the only way to pull it down is by the brim, right? I guess you could push it down, but you're not grabbing
You
that.
can push it down by the crown, but
You're not grabbing it back off without grabbing the brim. Because it's
No.
a really shallow Gus. And what do you think of that? Is that a 7-inch crown or is that a standard crown? Because it's hard to tell.
so
with
the picture that I'm
tall.
looking at, doesn't even make it look like a Gus. The top of it looks pushed out like it was a Gus,
Okay.
but it looks like it's partially open in the picture that I'm seeing. So it almost just looks like a 6-inch crown that was shaped and then pushed back out
Okay.
to kind of
Yeah.
feign that look of worn and torn and old.
To me, it looked like a shallow Gus, but you could be right.
Well,
Anyway.
no, I absolutely agree. That's what the shape at least was.
Yeah.
But then again, that's one of the pictures that I'm looking at. There's several different pictures.
I mean, it's not a great hat for today. It's not a useful, really hat. I mean, there's nowhere to grab it. Other than the fact that it will keep the sun off of your ears.
Which is what it was designed to do.
Yeah. You got a question?
Yes.
Yes.
Mike K asks, am I correct that... I'm sorry?
I said, Mike, hello.
Am I correct that palm hats are more casual than straw? What do you think? Always enjoy your show.
Hey, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. In my opinion, it's a work hat, but it's not a great work hat because we have the new poly rope, and you got a Bangora, which is going to be lighter. And
I would say a palm leaf would be more casual, than straw. I would say,
but they're heavy. They're a heavy hat.
But it's not going to hold up to the abuse that a normal straw would.
You don't think so? I heard they were very tough.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with the palm leaf. American doesn't make one, right. So I don't know. I've heard a lot of back and forth on that throughout the years. Some people say they're great. Some people say they're less than stellar.
Well, they're very heavy. You can soak them in water, and that helps you keep cool. If you look at our video we did with Cody Bates, the American Hat Company factory tour, Cody talks about the palm leaf hat and why he prefers to wear or would prefer a Bangora or poly rope over that. And so I defer to him, but I agree. Poly rope's going to be lighter. You don't have to soak it. And, I mean, you're not breaking a poly rope. You can barely shape it, right?
That's fair.
So what do you think about this new movie, Horizons? Is it going to drive a new wave of the hat craze? Are we looking for the second wave now because of Kevin Costner in this new movie? Is it probably just going to go away? Because it didn't do well in the box office and it went
that's
really
what I was going to say. I don't think it's gonna start too much.
Yeah,
it might bring a few more people, but I don't think it's going to start up a craze like Urban Cowboy, Pure Country, all that did.
Yeah,
just because it didn't have the what's the word I'm looking for? It didn't have the press behind it and everything. It was just kind of, hey, this movie came out. Oh, it came out and came and went. I mean.
Right.
I don't really know much about the movie. We actually had one of the actors from the movie came into the store about a month and a half back, but
I think I remember seeing that on Instagram. Was it the Indian?
The Native American?
Yeah. I don't believe in that word, but okay.
Well, we're trying to not offend people, which I have a problem with already. Apparently, I've offended people. We're trying not to do that.
All right. But
I can say the name of the people that I've offended. But
yes, we have a question. Hang on a second.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Eric Sipman on YouTube asks, what do you guys think of a WTP on a 4 1/4 brim?
I mean, I guess it would depend on your size because that's a WTP is going to be, I mean, it's suited to a bigger brim, like 5-inch brim, 4.5-inch brim. But I mean, I'm sure you can make it work. What about?
If you're going by, I was going to say, if you're going by the American standard, the American shape of the West Texas Punch, that's going to be a narrow brim, real tall sides. Typically, you would see that on a 4.5 or bigger brim.
Yeah. I think you'd be proportionally. I think you'd be kind of out there if you're doing a WTP crown and brim because it's pretty high and tight, right?
Yes, the West Texas Punch is a high and tight brim. Now, commonly people seem to think a West Texas Punch brim is going to be really wide and low. I have a lot of people that ask for a West Texas Punch, and they mean they want it wide and low and flat.
Yeah.
So it could be, there's a little bit of a misconception there.
Could be. It could be. And we're going through and we're shaping every shape in the American Hat Company catalog. And I don't know, what are we halfway through? by now, Connor? No.
Somewhere in there, maybe.
Somewhere between a half and a third, probably. And,
but there are some shapes that aren't quite in the catalog either that
right,
American does.
Right, but we're going to take pictures of all of these that we've done, and we're going to kind of match them up with the catalog for you guys to see once we're done. We're doing them.
Yes, kind of give you a real in person.
We're doing them in video form for everybody at the hat shaping school, but I decided, we can probably share some of this in some way so people get a better representation of what these shapes look like, because the catalog doesn't really do them justice.
I completely agree. I completely agree with that.
Yeah. So let's see here.
Man, you got to do something with that dummy sitting in my place. The face is frightening.
I think you'll make a pretty good scarecrow.
Hey man, we put a Cowboy Cartel Rodeo Back T-shirt on you. It's I like that.
I'm
t-shirt.
Fine with the shirt. It's the face that bugs me.
Get you in a Joby's
I'd be scared
hat.
to look at myself in the mirror.
That's one of my favorite Joby's hats, man. Come on.
The hat's not the problem. Once again.
Yes, we got a question.
Yes. What do you think about sombreros Sinaloa style?
That's a Conor question. Because
just immediately defer to me
because I don't know it. I think it's kind of like the Stetson 30X, the El Patron. Is that what it is? It's like the El Patron.
Sinaloa style.
Yeah.
Sinaloa style is just mainly referring to the shape.
Yeah, I know, but is it like the Stetson El Patron shape?
It's a little more relaxed on the sides. The Sinaloa is going to be almost flat. Really.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
You're thinking more of the Sonora style. The Sonora style is going to be more of the Patron shape.
Okay. I'm not a fan. It's I don't really like any of those Stetson shapes. I don't think they look good. I like my shape. Kind of a wider J brim, and I don't know. I'm hard to. I'm kind of picky. But I think that's just for me. I think they look good. Don't get me wrong. It's still a good looking shape. It's just not for me.
Oh yeah, I love the shape. It's that old school traditional style, which I always will have a soft spot for. It's just not something that I don't think it fits me very well.
Yeah, it reminds me of a lot of those old country singers, maybe.
Easy.
Yeah, we got another question.
Lucas Blanchard asks, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm a Texan who hasn't owned a cowboy hat in many years. What would you recommend as an all-around hat to start with?
Well, like for me, I would say light-colored felt. If you want an all-around, either a natural, maybe a pecan, silver belly felt, 40X because 40X or above, because that 40X level, it's kind of a forever hat. If it needs to be refurbished, you can send it into the factory. They can refurbish it. It'll last you for the rest of your life. So that's
right.
that's my opinion. What about you, Conor?
I would almost say if you haven't had one in years and you're looking to maybe try one out again, the way it kind of sounds, I would no. I'd say start off with like a steel or a pecan somewhere in there.
Okay.
But if they're not sure about it, I would almost venture to say just look into getting a 7X to start with. If you're not sure if that's going to be something you want to do.
True.
I'd start off with a 7X.
Yeah. I mean,
you're the quality snob, not me. I'm thinking of somebody that might not want to somebody that might not live the life that we do, where a hat is our everyday style.
Okay.
If it's just somebody that's, trying to get back into it, I'd say start off with a 7X. That way, at least it doesn't hurt the pocket as bad if it's not something you like.
That's fair. I mean, I'm just thinking buy it once versus buy it twice, right? So, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I still say 40X because if you don't like it, you can still get rid of it. People are buying 40X.
And that's true.
And what's a retail on a 40X right now? $740, $750.
Yeah, $740 for a dark felt.
I saw a black one for sale, $600 today, 40X. You know, so I mean, you're out $150 versus. I mean,
that's fair.
I don't know.
I mean, that's fair. I'm just looking at it from a different perspective. You know, just depends. A lot of people don't even, when they buy a hat and don't wear it, they don't sell it. They just throw it in the closet forever.
Yeah.
Which blows me away, but you know.
Well, yeah, I know. I hear you, because a lot of people, they'll buy it and they'll want to wear it to the bar on the weekend or to a concert. They don't maybe want to wear it every day. And
if they're not going to wear it every day, I tell people all the time, if you're not wearing a hat every day, don't buy the high quality. Start off
10X. Yeah.
But if you want something that you're going to wear often and do everything from dressing up to working in it or wearing it every day, yeah, you're going to want the 40X and up. Absolutely. It's going to hold up and be more resilient, and you will get a lifetime of use out of that hat.
True enough. All right. You got another question?
A comment and a question.
Okay.
Rich Swick, who is a member, he says,
hey, thanks for being a member, Rich.
Should have put the Juan Deere hat on Conor tonight.
You know.
Yes.
I don't have that hat. That's Conor's hat. I do have a picture that we posted on Instagram of Conor wearing that hat, and I almost used it for the picture of his face, but I didn't want to.
I like the Juan Deere hat.
I didn't want to download the picture and resize it, and I just had this one up because I made a thumbnail for a new video that we put out today for our pro hat shapers. Which
and he needs to remind me to smile more, which evidently he doesn't.
That thumbnail that I made was pretty cool, I thought.
The one you sent me?
Yeah. So it's Conor.
Did you actually post it?
Yeah, why not? So Conor.
Oh Lord.
The video that dropped today was Conor teaching everybody how to shape the JB Mooney style brim, and I put JB Mooney behind the hat bar with Conor. And I made that the thumbnail, and it turned out pretty good. I liked it. But Conor, I take a screenshot from the video when he's holding the hat in a perfect position and looking at the camera. I have to pick when his mouth is closed, and so that generally he's not smiling when he's doing this. So he would prefer that the thumbnail be smiling. So we're going to have to teach Conor how to pose for the photo, for the thumbnail.
Well, in all fairness, I breathe through my mouth a lot because my nose is busted.
He's a mouth breather.
Yes, I am. I'm a mouth breathing mongoloid. How does that make you feel?
Whoa. Too far.
Nah.
Time for a question.
Thank you.
I'm here to save the day. All right. So, Evelyn asks, how much beaver is in the 10X American felt?
You know what? That's a good question, because that is absolutely next on my list. Conor was supposed to be here. So here's what happened. What had happened was we had the American Hat Company blend from American. Keith Mundy gave us the blend. We've talked about it for 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, we gave you the blend from 7X to 40X, and then last week we gave you 40X to 1000X. We had stream malfunctions, and the stream cut off, and we kept going. So we lost it all. There was nothing saved, so we lost half the stream last week, which is why we did a test before this one started. But I know the blend by heart because Conor's supposed to be reading it, so I will tell you what it is. American Hat Company blend is 5 to 6% beaver in a 7X, and the rest is Argentinian hair, which is a longer fiber than a standard rabbit hair. So a hair. And there is one harvest per year out of Argentina, and American gets the entire harvest. That is for the 10X. Actually, it's for all of the blends of rabbit and beaver. And then 10X is 10% beaver, and the rest is Argentinian hair, or Patagonian hair as well. Then the 20X is 20% beaver, blended with the hair. 40X is 40% beaver, blended with hair. 100X is 100% beaver back hair, which is a guard hair, and it is blended with the hair. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's 100% beaver. But it's designed to be a work hat. The 100X is designed to be a work hat. It came out during COVID, I think 2001, or 2021, 2020 or 2021. There's a video on the American Hat Company YouTube page you can watch where they did the actual Wessa show from the factory floor. And if I can remember, if you remind me, I will link that in the description of this video. And so that came out. It was designed for cowboys, working cowboys, to be a work hat, and it replaced the 60X. 200X is the next step up. It is a blend of back hair and belly hair. All beaver. It has a much finer finish because the hair is finer. The belly hair is only a few microns, where the back hair is very coarse. It would be the difference between the hair on your head and the hair on your face. Just kind of as a comparison. The 500X is an all-belly beaver hat, which is the finest and most closely finished hat. It's very stiff. You can definitely tell a difference between a 500X and a 200X. And I'm wearing a 500X right now. And you can see it's a very stiff hat. What you want to see is a short finish, a crisp hat that's very stiff. So 500X is my favorite, just because of that, and the fact that it will hold its shape forever. I can go 1-2 years of wearing this hat and not even need to touch it up, not even tweak it. Okay.
I mean, it looks a little crooked right here.
Shut up, Conor.
You're going to make his eye twitch.
You shaped it, man, I think. So, it's on you if it's crooked.
No, you're the owner. Hat care is on you.
It's perfect. Shut up, Conor. Let me finish this and we'll get to the questions. So 1000X. 1000X is 10% beaver, 90% mink. Okay? I got that backwards. 10% mink, 90% beaver, belly hair, 10% mink. That little bit of mink gives it a finer finish and a smoother, silkier feel. Gives it a little bit of shine, and then they will pair that with a diamond and gold buckle set. One thing to note, though, 100X and above, they get a wider sweatband as well. Conor, what size is that? Was that a 2-inch sweatband?
I think it's the 200 and up. 200 or maybe, 500 and up. My bad.
Okay, I'll have to check. I think it's 200 because
they get the 2-inch lamb.
2-inch lamb sweatband. I don't have a 100X. I know my 40X has an 1.5 inches for the 40X?
Inch and a half, I do believe, yes.
So 1.5 inches for 40X and below, I believe, or something like that. And then you'll get a 2-inch for either 200 or 500. I'll have to confirm that, and we'll go.
I know for sure the 500X does get it.
Okay. I can look. I got a 200X in there, but I'll let you guys know. And we'll make a post about this. We're going to make a video about it, and because people have asked, even after we've kind of said it on the stream, people have asked. So hope that clears that up, and we will get a video out on that, and maybe I'll go ahead and post it too. But we continually have that question. you had a question, and I have a question for you. How are we on the likes for the stream? Are we getting close
66.
to giving away a hat?
66.
Okay, 66. All right, we're getting close to the end of the stream here, guys. So hit the like button if you haven't hit it already. We're giving away an American hat as soon as we hit 100 likes on the stream. So we're pretty close. Let's drive that home. Okay, what was your question?
J.R. Rodriguez asks, how long would a 40X felt last if worn not every day but casually and to church?
Several years.
Several years, huh? I don't know. It's going to last a long time. I mean, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I don't know. It's hard to say. The fact that it can be refurbished and the fact that you're not wearing it in a heavy use, I mean, I think it would last you the rest of your life, maybe, if your head doesn't get too big.
I completely agree with that.
All right.
I mean, if it's just casual wear, yeah, that thing's going to last forever.
You had another question?
Yes.
Okay.
Gregory asks, I wore my new felt hat out in the rain. It seems as if the rain tightened the fur on the top of the crown and caused some bumps in it. Did I buy too cheap a hat?
What kind of hat was it? What?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
Conor, thoughts on that?
I agree. It's hard to tell, especially not knowing what kind of hat it was.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of hat and what quality of hat plays a big factor in that for sure.
Yeah.
Because all of my hats, I've never had that single issue.
No. I've worn 40X in the rain. I've worn 200X in the rain. I have not seen that issue. I did see on...
It was a 6X Skyline, he said.
Okay. Yeah, well, 6X Skyline. I don't know. It's a really thin hat. It's an all rabbit hat. So it's not going to keep its shape.
It's not going to hold up as well.
No, it's not going to hold up as well. It's an inexpensive. Well, I'm not even going to say inexpensive, because they're almost $350 now, right? They're
about the same price as a Rodeo King 7X, and just a little bit cheaper than an American 7X. So they're actually, hat prices are getting a little closer together.
They're actually more expensive than American 6X. So, I mean, at that point, I would go with an American 6X if I was in the market for a 6X hat. And you can find those.
Either way, when you're looking at the 6X quality across the board, you're still going to run. I feel like you're going to run into that issue quite often.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just because that's not a hat that was meant for that.
Yes, you have another question?
Yes. Does the Cattleman brim go by another name?
Goes by several names. So American calls it a J brim, I think, Conor. Is that right? The J?
Yes, a J brim, Cattleman. A lot of that really depends on your area. Your area has a lot to do with your name and style of shapes.
If you were to describe a Cattleman brim by dimensions, what would it be?
Between 5 and 6 inches wide in the front, I would say. Probably not sharp corners. Maybe a little more rounded.
Okay.
And then kind of relaxed on the sides. It would be very similar to the shape that you're wearing right now, just a little bit narrower.
Yeah.
Because yours is 7.5 is what we do yours at.
Right.
So I would say just about an inch narrower than yours, and about the same everywhere else.
Okay.
Maybe a little more relaxed on the sides.
Okay. There you go.
But there again, that's what a Cattleman brim is considered around here.
Mm-hmm.
Across the country or across the board, you might have different styles or different preferences depending.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what is it George Strait? Is that a Cattleman?
Similar, yes, very similar. I mean, that's it. The Cattleman kind of is just that old school shape, that old school cowboy crease.
Okay. Got 70 likes on the stream, guys. Come on, get there. We're getting down to the last bit here, so fire it up. If you haven't liked the stream, like the stream. We get 100 likes, we're giving away an American hat. Come on. We'll give one away next week.
If we don't get 100 likes, we don't give it away.
We got a bunch here to give away, so like...
On YouTube, because I see a bunch of likes on Facebook
I'm sorry.
now.
Yes, that's right. It's in the description. We can only do this on YouTube. Because of the software we have to use, we're monetized on YouTube. We have Nightbot that is not capable of working with Facebook. It's on YouTube. So it has to be on YouTube where we give it away. I mean, how many likes? I mean, we could give it away if we got a combination of 100 likes on both. I don't care if you guys want to do that. But if you want to be in on the giveaway, head on over to the YouTube channel, put a 1 in the chat, throw a thumbs up in the chat, whatever. That way the Nightbot will, kind of recognize you and say, okay, this guy's in on the deal. Make sure you're following us too. Follow us on Facebook. I'm sorry, YouTube, just to make sure.
So, just a quick thought.
Yeah.
Because I've been commenting back and forth with some people in the chat because, I'm not there. And obviously I gave my like and everything. If this Nightbot chooses me, does that mean we have to do a recount or do I get to win the hat too?
You can't win the hat.
Well, I had to ask.
Look, we're going to do this like we do all of our other giveaways. When we do a giveaway on the website, we usually do it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And we let you guys come in and you have multiple options of how to enter. But in the rules for the giveaway, if you have ever read them, nobody who works for American Hat, Cowboy Cartel, Joby's Hats is eligible to win this hat, which includes our moderators and admin for American Hat or Cowboy Cartel or any of those areas, okay? So no, Conor is not able to win the hat. Joby is here. So Joby's in the house. He just got back from Europe today. So he posted that on YouTube. Joby, welcome. Glad to have you, man. Hope you had a safe and kind of uneventful trip home. And so Conor and Joby both on vacation. How'd the store even keep running with both of you gone?
Probably very efficiently, I would assume.
Probably.
Without me causing my chaos.
Right. Well, now that Joby's back, we got to get you in the studio again, Joby. So I'm gonna lock you down on a date coming up. Yes, you have another question.
This comes from Facebook, and it's from Freddie Rivera, and he wants to know what color hat you have on tonight.
I'm wearing a 500X Silver Belly American hat, and it's one of my favorites. I love this Silver Belly. Conor, what are you wearing?
Well, right now, I'm not wearing a hat.
Conor's wearing a Joby's hat tonight.
Yes.
It's my favorite Joby's hat.
Yes, I'm wearing a Joby's cap.
People are asking on YouTube, what are the requirements to win?
So just be present. Follow us on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure if you have to comment in the chat, but do it anyway. Just put a number 1 in the chat or whatever. The chat bot is designed to pick current viewers. But I don't know. We used it last time and it worked out okay, I think. But I want to give you guys the best shot at it. So like the stream, hit 100 likes on the stream. And we're going to give away another hat in a regular drawing too. And we're going to be giving away a felt coming up, maybe in the fall. Especially if this kind of does well. So, if we don't give one away this week, we'll give one away next week, or we'll give one away in one of our standard kind of website style giveaways. So there's going to be plenty more to give away, but guys, we'll get it locked in. But go ahead and like the stream, comment in the stream, and we'll pretty much guarantee you that one will get you entered in there. Maybe I'll do some research on that. See on the Nightbot thing. Okay. What were you saying to Connor now? You were talking to somebody on YouTube or on Facebook side? Why are they not on the YouTube channel side?
Me?
Connor.
What?
Talking
You
to
said you were chatting with somebody. Did you say you were chatting with them?
Oh, I'm chatting with people back and forth in the comment section on YouTube.
Oh, okay. They're not on the Facebook side? I thought you were on the Facebook side, you said.
No, I'm on the YouTube side, just interacting back and forth with people.
Okay, cool.
You
Yes,
know, trying to make people think that I want to be here.
Well, you're not here.
He is there.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at
he
him.
is here.
He looks a little serious
I am
tonight.
there.
You're a little serious. Why
Technically-
so serious?
This is the
Technically,
picture.
two of me are there.
This is actually the picture from the thumbnail that I posted. And you said I should be smiling, so I yanked that down and printed it out, and there it is.
I know, but that face on that dummy is just extremely disconcerting to me.
Thank God for 4K.
Yeah, great.
I was able to blow that up nicely. Yes, you have a question.
So, how different is a Marlboro and a Cattleman's?
Yeah, I don't have any idea. I mean,
Marlboro is going to be kind of high and tight, kind of similar to the West Texas Punch, whereas the Cattleman is a lot more relaxed.
but it's a high and tight cattleman, right? Marlboro or no?
You could say that.
Okay.
You could say it's a high and tight Cattleman.
I don't know, man. There's so many of them, and everybody has a different name for them. Generally, really a good idea is I like a 7.5 inch brim with medium high sides, not too high and not too tight.
Yeah, the more specific you can be with your hat shaper, the happier you're going to end up.
Yeah, because you might come to me and tell me Marlboro, and I'll be like, I think the Marlboro man used to wear something like this, and I would make it for you. Whereas, Conor might interpret that as something different, and somebody in Indiana has no idea what you're talking about.
You're absolutely correct. That's why we always ask people when they say, I want the Marlboro, okay?
Bring a picture.
We always try to verify what they mean by that. Like, okay, are you talking like what we have in our book? What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Bring a picture. Yes.
You always want to get as much detail.
Something important here. I got Joby on Facebook, and he just says that for the fall, he's donating a 200X American hat felt for the giveaway.
Yeah, buddy. There you go. Thanks, Joby.
Thank you, Joby.
All right, guys. So we have a 200X American hat coming from Joby for you guys. So that's awesome. We appreciate that. Joby is such a great partner to have in this, what we do, and he's such a great supporter of what we do. We really appreciate him. And, we just really can't thank them enough for that. So that's really cool. So we'll get with Joby in the next week or so and kind of line that out. But look for that coming in the fall. And one of you guys will be a new owner of an American 200X felt. And we will get the answer to the Nightbot question on how that works. And maybe we'll figure out how that's going to happen.
Maybe 200 likes for the 200X?
200 likes for the 200X. All right, guys. So, yeah. Follow for more.
If we're going to give away 200X, we're really going to have to up the goal for that one.
We do need to up the goal for that one. I think
All right, 1 million likes.
maybe we do a 2-hour stream, and
Yes.
and I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll work out the details on that. It'll be good. But
Maybe we'll do the gaming stream that you've been talking about.
maybe we'll make the stipulation that you have to be present on the stream, or maybe we can go stream from Joby's and give it away there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do something special for the 200X. That'll be cool. Joby, can we come stream at the shop, and we'll do it there. Maybe we'll just bring everything out to you. We can sit out there, and we can do kind of a roundtable discussion and do it live, and then give something away. So that's an option that we might have. We'll look into that. That's coming though. So that's cool. Where are we at on our giveaway tonight? Are we giving this thing away or not?
81
We're at 81.
likes.
81. Jesus. All right.
But I have something for you guys.
Yeah.
So this person says, when I bought my resistor straw and had it shaped, the shaper used a dry heat gun instead of steam. He told me he don't like using steam on straws because if because if the moisture gets under the lacquer, it can ruin it. What do you guys think of this?
I'll let Conor answer that one.
I'm trying to choose my words carefully.
Conor says he can shape a hat with a hairdryer. And really, all you need to do is heat the lacquer up, right? That way, it doesn't crack when you shape it.
When you shape it. And the steam is just the most efficient way to do it because it heats the hat more evenly.
Yeah. And it gives you kind of a lubrication on the surface, kind of.
Yeah, it makes it's a lot easier to get the smoother lines and the nicer finish with steam than it is, say, a hairdryer, for example.
I guess
like I say, whenever I do one, you see.
My question to the person who asked that question would be, what was the finished product? How did it look?
Yeah, our opinion really doesn't matter if they were happy with it.
Yeah, were you happy with it? Did it look good? Are you sure it looked good?
Ooh, easy.
Hey, no,
easy.
I'm only saying that because we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I look at old pictures of me wearing hats, and at the time, what I thought was a good looking shape is not something I would consider a good looking shape anymore. So,
there again, that means I can't even talk. Taste does change over time, just like your taste buds change over time. Your taste and style and everything changes as well.
No, I don't know. I'm thinking quality. Anyway, yeah, this is the problem. The more you look at a hat, the more you study, and the more you kind of learn how to shape a hat, I think the worse off you are, because then you're nitpicking every little thing. And then if you have any kind of little OCD tendency at all, it makes it 10 times worse. I don't know how you get out of bed every day.
Good Lord.
Jovi says we can do the live from his hat bar. So
there you go.
It's on.
There you go. It's on. Well, all right. We'll figure that out because it'll be a technical nightmare, I'm sure. But we will figure it out. Yes, I'm going to make it your problem too, Conor. I don't know how. I'm going to make it.
Good luck. Nice try.
Oh, all right. So we'll figure that out. We'll definitely do that because that sounds like a lot of fun. And then we get to interview Joby too, and maybe we'll talk to some of the people who work there, and we'll just have a good old time.
Someone here was just asking if we have any more interviews coming up, and if you want to say that about the Danny Adams interview coming up.
Yeah, so Danny Adams, we're going to be interviewing him. We have talked to Mike at the Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. We need to follow up with him because we're going to have him an interview with him. Click Thompson, we've talked to about doing an interview. I just talked to Jeremiah Craig today. He's not going to be in the area for WESA. We had intended for him to come out and also do an interview. We got a lot of stuff planned, but we've also got a lot of stuff in the works, right? So we've got this new partnership with Ag Gear, and we want to make some videos on that stuff. We've got a hat to do. I think, and we'll talk to Danny Adams about this next week. So just stay tuned for the stuff with Danny Adams because we got some other stuff coming with him maybe. Ladena's got a hat coming. I've got a hat coming. So, I mean, we got a lot of stuff to do. Plus, we've got the new in-person school, and we've got the live streams for the school. We got a lot going on. So there is stuff coming. It's just a matter of getting everything kind of lined out and getting it done. I work every day, probably 6 to 7 days a week on this stuff. So there's always something to do. But, it's a lot of fun, too. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, you got another question.
This question is very interesting. Mm-hmm. And it says, what's your top 3 cowboy hats that every man should have?
Even though I don't like it, a black felt. I mean, for me, okay, I'll tell you my top 3 personally. And then you can take that as you will. I would say, I think I would get away with three felt hats if I couldn't have anything else. and I had to have 3 hats. It'd be 3 felts. It'd be a steel, a silver belly, and probably a chocolate, but that might change to a natural because I have a natural coming. I don't know.
I mean, I kind of agree with that. If you're gonna say hats they should own, I'm probably gonna kind of go along the lines of felt as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go with straw because the straw is not gonna last as long.
It's a
but
disposable hat.
I would definitely say at least one black hat for sure.
Yeah.
And then a silver belly and a chocolate or natural or steel, somewhere in there in the mid-range, something that's not light but something that's not dark.
Hey, I think steel is the new black. If you're not gonna get a black hat, get a steel. So it's everybody's got a black hat. I just think they're common, and that's the only reason I dislike a black hat is because everybody's got one. And I guess if everybody had a steel hat, I'd probably think the same thing about that. I don't know.
I only look a little stiff tonight, Lorena, because of the picture y'all chose.
Did somebody call him stiff?
Okay, I'll tell you what. It's because Daniel Hernandez says, "Is it me or Conor looks a little different today?" And then I said, "He looks a little stiff tonight."
Oh.
Sorry, Conor.
Hey, look, I couldn't help it. I had to put something here.
This is what happens when you leave us, Conor.
Yeah. I mean, I almost threw your rope around him.
Yes.
I mean, on the bright side, the mannequin doesn't have ADHD like I do, so he sits still.
He has been extremely still. It's been absolutely fantastic.
I gotta say, that thing scares me every time. I came in the studio and I was like, what's that?
I'm not gonna lie. I walked in the studio and I'm like, I thought Conor was here. I was like, what the hell? I forgot it was there.
Yes.
When we first got
It looked
this,
like he was in an accident and his head bandaged.
Why? Because of the white hair?
Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's accurate.
So when I first got this thing, I had it set up in the living room. I forget why. I think I was taking photos of the new T-shirts.
Oh.
The rodeo back T-shirts available on the website. It's pretty cool. It's got a rodeo back and it looks like a rodeo number. So check those out on the website, cowboycartelgroup.com.
Don't worry, I'll turn around so you can see the back.
I don't think it's not going to work. But
no, I'm turning it. It ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. But anyway, I had this in the living room, and she would come out and it would scare her, or she would come home and it would scare her. She's like, "Get that thing out of here!" And then it scared me one day.
I wanted to punch it every time.
And so I brought it out here, and it came out here, and it stood in for Conor one night for just a few minutes when he was gone. But yeah, so it's there. How are we looking on the likes?
Okay, tell you what.
Cool.
85 on YouTube, but 20 on Facebook. So should we do this?
I think we should because we'll count them together. And if you're over, and we'll give you 5 minutes to, if you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, come on over to the YouTube channel and just throw a number 1 or a thumbs up or something in the chat so that we make sure you are in on the drawing. And come on over.
If you're coming over from Facebook and coming over to YouTube, go ahead and give a like as well.
Yeah, there you go. So we give you about 5 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and give this away. Conor, let's talk about what's new with you. So we know you were on vacation. We know you're not doing anything because you're not here. So you're kind of loafing around. You haven't tried out the new shirts yet.
I've been cleaning and unloading.
Tried anything out? Did you get our logo designed for the new shirts yet? Have you got that taken care of? You've done anything you're supposed to be doing, Conor?
Yes, I have. I've been working on it. Good Lord,
okay.
I can't even take a vacation without everything burning down.
All right, okay.
I've been working ever since I got home, trying to unload a trailer, get everything clean, put up, and here you are busting my chops.
You ready to go back to work tomorrow?
Strangely enough,
remember,
yes.
Joby's on the stream right now, so remember that.
No, even if he wasn't, I'd still have the same answer. I can only take a few days off at a time before I'm ready to get back and start doing something productive.
All right. Yeah, Conor is willing to work.
Yeah, I left my vacation to come back and work.
If you don't have something for him to do, he'll sit in a corner all damn night. But if you have something for him to do, he will gladly do it. I mean,
You're absolutely right. If you don't give me a task, I will find myself somewhere to sit. I'll scroll TikTok, Marketplace, something to occupy myself
yes,
where I'm out of the way.
It's 100%.
But if you give me a task, it will get done.
Yes. It's that's 100% true, Conor. We really appreciate him. He's been a big help here, and he's a wealth of knowledge. So,
and now
I've
he's a celebrity.
Now he's a celebrity.
Yes,
you got to start. You got to start working on your Instagram, Conor. Come on, we need to get you up there.
I don't even respond to text messages, sir.
All right, let's pick one of these. Let's see what the lucky one is going to be. Wait. Upside down. Right side up. This one's right side up, so we're going to give that
It is weird watching the stream from this perspective, I won't lie.
Yeah. So
it's a little odd.
This one will be the lucky certificate. So, all right, we're going to next week, if we give away an American hat, it's absolutely at 100 likes on the YouTube stream. So just remember that. If you can, join us next week, be on the stream. And hopefully Danny will be here. Like I said, we'll work that out. Don't forget, link to the new Ag Gear stuff in the description below. It's an affiliate link, so it'll take you direct there. Also, 15% off of your order with the code CCG15. The new stuff's pretty cool. We got videos coming of that for sure. We are going to be doing some cool stuff with these and kind of I mean, you'll see all
the features of that?
You'll see it all. I like this. This is really cool. It's a button down, but it's kind of underneath. It's hidden under there, so you don't see the button. It's got perforated under here. It's a fishing shirt, right? So it's got that action back and very comfortable. I like it so far a lot. And you guys are going to see more of these because we are going to see exactly how stain resistant they are, because they're supposed to be stain resistant and like SPF 30, which I've worn. Like, okay, I learned this in Mexico. I wore short sleeve shirts my entire life. And then you go to Mexico and you're wearing, excuse me, if you're wearing short sleeve shirts or short pants, you are immediately recognized as a tourist. So.
Yes, I can attest to that.
So, living in Mexico for a few years, I started wearing these long sleeve shirts, and I would get the LL Bean Tropic Wear shirts. And I've worn them. I have a bunch of them. I wear them all the time, especially in the summer. I wear them in the summer here because they keep you cool. Well, I like the long sleeves because you don't get sunburn. And I get sunburned really bad. So it keeps you cool. You want to roll them up a little bit, you can roll them up. It's got that little thing there where you can roll it up and button it. I don't know. You'll see all of it. We'll go through all of the features when we do the video. We'll do a torture test video. We'll do a really good video on these. Because I got Conor here, I can make him do a bunch of crazy stuff.
Someone is asking if these shirts are like Columbia shirts.
They're better. I'm going to tell you, I have tried the Magellan. I have tried the Columbia. I have tried, what else have I tried? The Ariat. I have tried LL Bean. By far, the LL Bean were the top tier, and then the Columbia, okay? Columbia was nowhere near, especially for the price. I didn't think Columbia stacked up anywhere close. These are on the same level as the LL Bean, just for the features. Now we will try the, how the longevity of these, because the LL Bean stuff lasted forever, and we're going to test these too, and we will be reporting back, because that's the only thing I care about, is bringing you guys the absolute best quality. You know me, they call me a quality snob, right? So I'm not going to bring you some crap.
That's right.
So I have Columbia. I have Ariat. I wouldn't wear the Magellan. The Magellan, for $20, it's a great shirt for what it is. These with a discount code, they're about the same. They're about the same price as the LL Bean. LL Bean's got 4 colors, and that's it. They got 4 or 5 colors, and no variety. These guys have variety. They've got. So this is why we're going with these. Columbia, I find that they don't wear well. They don't wash well. They start to pill and stuff over time. So that's why I don't like the Columbia. Ariat, I think, is very. I don't think it breathes well. So that's kind of my opinion on those. Yes.
So they're asking what section are the shirts in our store, but you guys.
These are not. Okay. Yeah. So these are not in our store. These are at the Ag Gear website. The link is in the description below. Okay. So you can go to the Ag Gear website and you use code CCG15 for these shirts on the Ag Gear website. Like I said, there's a direct link below.
But if you want to get some cool patches, feathers, shirts, totes, and more.
These T-shirts are available on the Cowboy Cartel website. These are a heavyweight T-shirt. We had somebody in Florida say these are too heavy, but these are a heavyweight T-shirt. I prefer heavyweight T-shirts, and it's got you can see these on the website, but it's got the rodeo number on the back.
Turn Conor.
I like these. These are pretty cool. I can't turn him. He hits the desk.
Oh no. Yeah. Conor, can you turn?
I am currently turning.
All right, that's all I got for tonight. Are we giving away a hat? How many did we hit? 100? Come on.
91.
91. All right, we're gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
We're gonna do it anyway. 91. Plus, we got plenty of people on Facebook, but American hat, straw, gift certificate. We're gonna throw in some American patches and Cowboy Cartel patch. When we send these out to you, you will get the gift certificate. You fill it out, send it back to American. They'll send you a hat. Okay. Next week, for sure, 100. If we don't get 100, we're not giving away one. 100 on YouTube. So, and then we got a felt coming from Joby. So, start pumping those likes up, and we're gonna give you guys a felt.
Yes.
Who's the lucky winner?
Well, let's see.
All right. If you haven't hit the chat yet, type something in the chat. It might be too late. Go ahead.
I hope it's me.
It's not you, Conor. Shut up.
The drum roll for...
I should have a drum roll. That's not it.
That's not it.
No.
That's for you,
Unfortunately,
Conor.
that ain't it.
That's for you, Conor. Wow.
Yeah, that's me.
Do I keep pressing until I find the drum roll?
Hang on. So the person that won is not subscribed to the channel, so we might have to do it again.
Okay. All right. No, give it away. Yes? No?
Well, I don't know.
Why aren't they subscribed to the channel?
It says LJ does not subscribe to this channel. That's so sad, you guys. Do it again, they're saying in the chat.
Do it again. All right, do it again.
All right.
Subscribe, guys. Come on. It's free. Hit the little subscribe button.
Okay, you guys ready?
And we put up pretty good content.
All right. And 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
All right. So now we know.
And the winner is...
It's just viewers. Yes.
Oh my God. This suit subscribes... Oh, okay. Subscribes to this channel.
Okay. Good. Who is it?
D-Suits. Congratulations.
Say it again.
D-Suits.
D-Suits.
Yes.
D-Suits. Congratulations. You are the winner of the brand new American Straw. Shoot us an email at info@cowboycartelgroup.com and we will get your information and send this out to you. So thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. We got any last comments before we wrap this up?
Well, Doug. He says his name's Doug.
Doug, thanks for watching, buddy.
Congratulations. Well, people are congratulating him. We have
Congratulations.
amazing followers.
We do. These guys are all great. We interact with everybody on, we're really active on the American Hat Company Facebook group. If you want to ask us questions and stuff, you can always tag us there. And the Cowboy Cartel group, Facebook group, we're always monitoring that. Lorena does a better job than I do because I'm busy. But we we do interact quite often there. And so we really appreciate all of you guys. And did you have any more questions? I've got a couple of things to say.
No.
But if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now because we're giving hats away to subscribers, I guess. And it costs you nothing, and it helps us out. We really appreciate you guys being here and being so active in the chat, talking to Conor and Lorena and asking us cool questions because that really helps us kind of get through this. I have a few notes here that are things I want to talk about that I think might be interesting to you, but it always helps us if you have questions, then, we can kind of engage with that. So
I just got to say something that the person that didn't win the first time, he says he didn't let her or him comment because he was not subscribed. But if you didn't win today, don't worry because, can you show him how many more?
We got a few. And this isn't all of them. We are probably going to get some more in after the new year for the straws. Obviously, Joby's given us 200X to give away. I'm super excited about that. Conor was going to give us a 40X. I don't know.
Yeah, well, heck with me, I guess.
We might take him up on that too. I don't know. We'll see. But at least we got a 200X coming. So check that out. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow us for more information on that on all of the social media platforms. And that's all I got. You got anything, Conor? Any last words?
I got nothing.
All right,
I'm just scrolling through, reading comments.
All right, buddy. You got to stop by here sometime this week and let me know when we're going to go out and kind of do a test for the shirts. We're going to do a test for the test, and then we're going to go out and do the test. So,
yeah, because that makes total sense.
I want to test the video. We gotta test the video and make sure we can do some action stuff because we haven't ever done any action stuff, outdoor type stuff. So all of our stuff we've videoed before has been indoor, so this is going to be a new thing for us. It's going to be pretty cool.
I guess we'll just have to try it and see what happens. See how everybody likes it.
Yep.
How many giveaway hats left? They're asking.
A few. When you see this pile down to one, we're out. So,
that's when you start to worry.
Yeah, that's when you start to worry. So join us next Sunday right here, and as soon as we hit 100 likes, we're going to give away another hat, and hopefully Danny will be here with us, and it should be a good old time. So thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you guys. Super, super thankful for you guys. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Couldn't do without you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Good night.